Hello guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions once again. Thank you so much for always liking, sharing, subscribing, telling your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV. Yes. I've got my main man, my G, my guy, Lala right here, guys. I'm sure you're happy Lala is back on Gusto Reactions on the red chair, and today we have a major topic on our hands. I'll start by asking Lala, Burna Boy, WIZKID. I'm sure you said you like the collaboration between them. Yeah. It is a very important thing for Afrobeat and everything. Lala, what do you think of Burna Boy and WIZKID's partnership of recent? In all honesty.
Well, it's something that proves a lot of things, that you can both be at the top and you can both excel, do great things. So I mean, they've proven that you don't necessarily have to beef each other or things like that. You can all, collaborate and see the heights that song. Ginger reached heights, the highest topping charting song from the Nigerian artist.
Apple Music World Music Chart as well.
So it got a lot of people. Ginger people happy, and then that's the effect of it. So we can do more of collaborations from the guys at the top. Okay,
so WIZKID is one guy who we know has always been talking about the Burna Boy thing. Burna Boy, any chance WIZKID has to speak highly of Burna Boy, he does not miss. So it seems like Wiz and Burna are really cool. And you said something one time like that Burna Boy was trying to tell Wiz that your place is secured in the distance.
That's what you thought.
Yeah. So what I thought was no combo.
Don't get anything to prove. Don't be sad they fear you.
Yeah.
Right now, they talk. That's stylishly what you were saying.
Well,
you can make different things to different people. Me, I can say, oh, that's what it meant to me.
Okay.
But you don't even have anything to prove. You don't do your own. You don't do them. Make me, I do my own.
Nice. So talking about Salty Shade right now, Burna Boy, like a recent tweet and the post came up that's causing a lot of social media brouhaha right now. Burna Boy is very close pal. He's more like a Davido's Lati. His name is Manny. Close to Burna Boy. Actually came out and said a couple of things about WIZKID and Davido. Now he said Burna Boy and WIZKID are cool together. They're like brothers, and they're more like closer than even some people born of the same parents. But there's only one king, and that king is Burna Boy. Now he went ahead to say WIZKID's biggest single of 2020, Ginger, is a Burna Boy feature. Davido's biggest song of 2020, Femme, is a Burna Boy diss. The biggest African album of 2020 is Burna Boy, Twice as Tall. The most charted African song of 2020 is Jerusalema Remix, Master KG and Burna Boy.
So this came from what? From
Burna Boy, he's saying that if not for the fact that WIZKID is very close to them, at Spaceship, that they would have made WIZKID and his fans to cry really well this year. That because there's only one king, and that was really surprising, and that made me start questioning. Burna Boy and WIZKID are close. What exactly would make a Burna Boy PA to come out and say those things?
Well, for a start, I think that guy maybe he has overstepped his boundary. He has put himself in a situation where he's not only an insider, he's putting his situation in the bracket of those fanatics, FC and Burna fans. Like, we shouldn't be so. You're in the mix of everything. You should let the fans do the talking. This sort of things should not be coming out from a Burna Boy's, someone that's very close to Burna Boy, because when this kind of things happens, they would have to be holding Burna Boy to the same standards we hold Davido, because we always complain about what the guys around him say. And we say, oh, because they say it, that means they say it behind the scenes. We can as well say this, that means, oh, Burna Boy has been saying this kind of things behind the scenes, and he co-signs what the guy is saying. But it shouldn't be coming from those guys. I mean, I'm disappointed. I wouldn't expect him to have come up with and say so. This this is talk for the fans. This is not even talks for people who are in the thick of things. No, it's not meant to be. You shouldn't be saying that kind of thing. And if you're saying it, then that means, of course, Burna Boy, as they've been saying it behind the scenes, and serves the same purpose of me saying, "Oh, that you have nothing to prove me." So, malo, wow.
His argument is that a lot of Burna Boy slander has been coming from WIZKID FC.
Yes, let Burna Boy stands do the responding. Let the fans be clashing. Not the two camps. Not in terms of camp man, I mean the artist and the team behind them. Not the team behind both should not be clashing. Should not be after who is bigger or who is not bigger. That's not how it's supposed to be. Let the fans will always be fans will be fans. Let them do the clashing and let them be going back and forth. That's how it's meant to be. But this guy is causing more problem. Eventually, it will just make Burna and WIZKID beef. This is the start of it, not the fans. So nobody should blame the fans now, because we've seen someone from Burna's camp saying such a thing, which he shouldn't be saying. So it's just only going to cause more wahala and make this what we have with Burna and this love story with Burna and
WIZKID.
It's just going to spoil it.
Exactly. Now, him talking about number one, there's only one king and everything.
Yeah.
Is it truly what Burna Boy has been seeing behind the scene with his guys?
Okay, let's now look at his statements factually. One, he said,
Davido's biggest song last year is a Burna Boy diss. WIZKID's biggest song last year is a Burna Boy feature.
Let's take one after the other. Davido's biggest song is a Burna Boy diss. I don't even know how to feel about that, that logic. But then it seems he copied that thing from somewhere, have he? I think he copied it from somewhere.
Maybe copied it, say 2020 rap. You know, he now put it, you know, there. Davido's biggest song last year, Burna Boy diss. WIZKID's biggest song, Burna Boy feature.
So that's factually incorrect. If you're going to go by what Davido has said his name is Burna Boy diss. And it's not like he shouted Burna, talked about that.
But he talked about Odogwu.
He talked about Odogwu. This is what? A part of the song. I agreed, but nah, it's not a whole song that
I don't think it's a Burna Boy diss.
You don't get my point. My point is that song is not entirely a Burna Boy diss. He did talk about different things. So are we not going to just throw away that aspect and say, oh, this song is solely for Burna
Boy?
In the end, was it Burna Boy diss when people were using it for instance?
True.
I was not a fan of the song when it came out, but then were people singing that doing instance because it's a Burna Boy diss? Factually, that's wrong. One. Two, he said Jerusalem was what? What did he say Jerusalem was?
Jerusalem is the most charted African single.
It's actually the original, not the remix. The most Shazammed is the original, not the remix. The one Ronaldo was playing was the original, not the remix. So Burna had nothing to do with how big Jerusalem was, and that's facts. What else?
WIZKID's biggest song
in 2020.
In 2020 is a Burna Boy feature.
Arguable. It's not the biggest song. It's the most performing track. I mean, people love it. I love it. It's the most performing track. But people can have several songs off WIZKID made label and say it's his biggest song. WIZKID does have the song with Demi Mali. He has Reckless, which a lot of people fancy and like. I would like to see how well the songs are doing on Made in Lagos. Perhaps I could have checked before the show. See how well they are performing right now. Because at the start, yes, Ginger was the most performing.
But I think Ginger is still the most performing though. But so you don't think Ginger is WIZKID's biggest song of 2020?
At the start, it is. But then you see the way some other songs have been
popping up.
Have been popping up on the album. They may be doing even better on Spotify or on these other stores and things like that. Yeah, but I would like to know. But that is questionable. Says his biggest song in 2020. 2020 gave us, in fact, the way Joe is moving these days. Joe is doing more numbers than songs.
Oh, the Joe song?
Yeah, Joe is doing more numbers than songs on
the album.
Is picking up. I don't know how, but on Spotify, Joe is picking up. It's like he's blown in some other parts of the world. That being said, it's not a 2020 song. I agree, but then it's arguable. It's arguable. Different strokes for different folks, and some people still feel Ginger is not even the best song or even the biggest song. But it's still it's subjective. The other things he talked about. What else did he talk about? He said
the biggest African album.
The biggest African album. Has he won an African award? No, he hasn't. There hasn't been a MTV based or Sound City Awards. There's been a, I think Mama. Okay, even MTV based is still.
Yes, it's still next month.
So nothing has been awarded for being album of the year so far. We all know that it's only been nominated for the Grammy, and we know the sort of things that goes behind
the scene. Yeah. So away from the whole, Jerusalem remix and the Burna Boy and everything, that outbursts by Burna Boy's, PA and everything, actually now brought me to that question. On Ginger, the song itself, not even the video right now.
Yeah.
Can we say that Burna Boy will help WIZKID?
Certainly not. Certainly not, because as Burna Boy himself had a song enter Apple Music World 100, the answer is no. So who is helping who? I don't see it. That collaboration, I don't see it as a help for either of them. I see it as a collaboration, which is the way any sane person should see it. Shouldn't see it as someone helping the other, because in that situation they combine their efforts. FC and Burna Boy stands outside of the other they call themselves. They combine that effort. See the heights that song reached. It wasn't particularly because of one person. Burna by himself, has he ever reached that height? The answer is no. WIZKID by himself, has he ever reached that height? The answer is no. So what is the guy saying? What is he fighting for? He's causing unnecessary tension, causing unnecessary issues between Burna and WIZKID, and which is sad to see that someone who's supposed to know better. Well, I can't say he's supposed to know better because I don't know the person, but he's supposed to know better. These are the kind of talks that fans should do and celebrate. Let them talk about it, let them bash themselves if they want to. But the guys who are close to them and the actual guys in the discussion, they should stay clear away from all these discussions. It shouldn't be said.
Finally, before we go, how should WIZKID and Burna respond to this?
Well, I'm pretty sure Burna won't come out to say anything. Maybe we have told the guy why they treat this kind of thing outside, maybe in private. But WIZKID, as he has always done,
always
say no. I mean, don't give anyone unnecessary what's it called, attention or unnecessary fame. You shouldn't. Who knows the guy? Who sabi the guy? If I don't say you, they talk about the who knows the guy for anything? What's he useful for? The scheme of things, who is he?
Who's Burna Boy's PA?
Aloma was Davido's PA.
Is this going to affect Burna and Wiz relationship?
Yeah, it's going to now, because Wiz, if he's someone that really thinks about these things and he sees these things, he'll be saying, now basically they talk behind my
back, yeah.
And it's not needed. It's not needed now. We're trying to paint a picture that yes, two top acts can actually collaborate and be cool with each other, and then nothing is going to come between them and things like that. But then someone like this who should know better is saying something as silly as that, and is to cut the whole thing loose. What he said factually is incorrect. I mean, I've now seen the what's it called, the pictures. It looks like he cut it from someone who's supposedly a Burna Boy stan.
Yeah.
Come on, man. How do you even balance perspective if you as a Burna Boy person regurgitating what a Burna Boy stan has said without even fact checking? Nah, it's wrong now.
It is wrong actually. Anyways, it is wrong. That is what we're saying right here on Gusto Reactions. Burna Boy, WIZKID, Ginger, of course the PA has come out to say a lot of things that makes us asking the question. You say, you know what? Who exactly helped who on the Ginger song? Is Davido, did he benefit from dissing Burna Boy? That I said, just a part of the song, just a tiny part of the song actually. So you can't even say it was Burna's diss all through and all of that. So guys, let's have your thoughts on that particular one. Burna's PA bashing WIZKID and saying, you know what, if not for the fact that WIZKID in our family or they close to us, therefore cry. Like, nah, that's not needed. That's not needed at all. Saying there's only one king and all of that. Aloma did that and it's off from DMW right now. So just maybe Manny would also, we are not praying for anybody's downfall here, but of course when you jam talk, you reap the consequences. That's Burna's PA. In the scheme of things, I don't know the guy. Alright guys, let's have your thoughts on that one. Will this affect Wiz and Burna's relationship? Let's have your say on that one. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.